Phantom of the Vegan Flatland, and this book by Gail Brewer Giorgio, Is Elvis Alive? It comes with a tape, a cassette of supposedly Elvis speaking, which has been verified to be his voice by experts. Now in August 1977, Elvis passed away, allegedly. Of course, we know he did it because we know every official version of stuff is always lies. That's been proven right time and time again. The official story is always the wrong story. Here's the back cover. Did Elvis hoax his own death? Why has no one ever come forward to claim on Elvis Presley's life insurance? Why is Elvis's name misspelled on his tombstone? Why was the body listed on the original death certificate as weighing 170 pounds when Elvis weighed over 250 pounds when he died? Why were Elvis's personal possessions, his jewelry, clothes, books, and pictures of his mother never found? Is it possible that Elvis is still alive? This book and tape may well be the story of our lifetime. Now, you can find this book in a lot of places. Some of it is expensive, but it's hard to find the book with the tape. I have the cassette tape, and I highly recommend wherever you buy this book, get it with the tape. The tape is unbelievable. It is Elvis speaking. It's been verified. So, now, Gail goes through everything. She knocks it out the freaking park. This book is so detailed. It has everything. She really does her research and proves that in August of 1977, Elvis did not die. 100%. He did not die. Now, the elephant in the room of the whole thing is this character called Orion. Orion. Now, Orion is this masked guy that looked like Elvis, sounded like Elvis, and that basically they got the name of this character from one of Gail Giorgio's books called Orion. And the crazy part about the whole thing is that this guy Orion, you can buy his albums, listen to his music. He died in a weird robbery. There's a chapter called Another Orion. He was murdered in a robbery. Did he know too much? Was it Elvis? Did somebody have to take him out for some reason? Another Orion? It seems there were a couple of Elvis impersonators that just maybe weren't impersonators, and she gives strong evidence for them. But I'm convinced that character, Orion, was actually Elvis. After reading this book, this is the elephant in the room, is this Orion character. Fact or fiction? Name Orion Eckley Darnell. Here's Orion again. Look at him. Looks exactly like Elvis. They put a mask on him. Everything. Look at that. Then he dies mysteriously. He's here 1 second and gone the next. Just like that. A guy robs a jewelry store, murders him, and for a couple $100? Out of all people, this Orion that people think is Elvis? There's so many connections to Gail Giorgio's book, Orion, and then the singing character Orion. They literally copied from her book word by word. Everything is so connected. It's just unbelievable. It literally is unbelievable how connected it is. I highly, highly recommend you get this book. It is so thorough, so detailed, And it tells you without a shadow of a doubt that he did not die in August of 1977. It just didn't happen. Now, what happened to Elvis afterwards is another story. That's a whole different story. So the thing is, he supposedly lived in Kalamazoo, in Michigan. That was his last sighting. And even some of his friends from Las Vegas, one of them came supposedly and visited him in Kalamazoo. And there's sightings of him in Kalamazoo. That was his supposed favorite spot on planet Earth, including his ex-wife coming to visit there. Now, Kalamazoo back then and Kalamazoo now are two different places. Kalamazoo now is a ghetto-infested shithole. But there are some good spots in Kalamazoo, like in most cities. There's always good spots. I'm thinking a trip to Kalamazoo would be in order here. And see what's what. In the meantime, get this book. This is The Phantom. Out.